Hello guys and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Today I'm bringing you a few replays or first classes. The first one is in the Thumper. Yeah, I'm still just giving a good amount of time when I ever have a play session to play Era 3 tanks just for the silver. Obviously need to build up my silver back because after that big update I put equipment, one extra additional equipment on all my tanks, and I've got hundreds of tanks, so it ate through all of my silver. Just a giant pain. He got spotted by something there. Obviously you do not want to be taking any missiles this early in the game if I can help a bit, and get some side shots on. Managed to do that, track him as well, but he repairs the track before he gets any damage done to him, unfortunately. Rolled quite low there, unfortunately, so yeah, just under the 700 mark there. Constantly getting spotted by something and aimed at there. Yeah, and these guys are pushing here quite a lot, so that went straight through his turret by the looks of things. Yeah, typical World of Tanks. It probably would have bounced anyway, but still, nonetheless. There we go. Put a lovely shot into that guy. We're just over 2,000, and we got back up here to hopefully should stop these guys from, pushing. He calls pens that shot, and I bounce. We're gonna have some trouble with that guy. He's a bit of a pain. Another premium tank with good armor. Yeah, this is my favorite premium at Era 3 that I've got. I haven't got too many, but yeah, the Thumper's just really good. Good penetration, good amount of damage. Of course, reloads quite long for a main battle tank at this point in time. Seeing I can finish that guy off. Took a bit of damage here for no reason because I didn't actually kill the guy. We repair that because we do not want to get set on fire. You can easily get set on fire these days. I'm not 100% sure if that guy's been taken out, but I presume he has at this point. I'm still being a little bit cautious. And we are losing at this point, so of course fluff that shot a little bit, but that's still very annoying. Don't get out in the open there. It's pretty insane, but we do manage to put a shot into him finally. He should get taken out pretty soon. And of course he does get taken out, but not by us. And yeah, we've got watching out for light tanks. Don't want any missiles as we push forwards. We put a lovely shot into that guy as he's trying to climb that hill. He's struggling there. We're getting shots being absorbed. I'd say we have bounced, but we haven't bounced. As you can see, there's no bounce. Put a shot into that guy, but that's kind of not the guy we wanted to hit. We wanted to hit the other guy. And he again bounced, or rather gets absorbed. He puts smoke up, but that means he's still got me to compete with, and he does actually die there. So try to get our tank turned around as quickly as possible. By stats and stuff, I probably wouldn't rate this tank all that highly. So, because obviously in Era 3, a lot of people have two modes of attack, like a minigun and a main main cannon, or they've got a missile and main gun. And this guy's just got this one gun, and it's quite a slow reload. But yeah, it does just work. It's got great, like I said, bounce that unfortunately. Now this guy's pushing me out into enemy fire, which is fantastic. Thank you very much. This game is quite annoying for my allies. Just managed to set that guy on fire, but he gets put out, and both of us just leave him because we think he's going to get taken out by someone else. He does, luckily, but unfortunately this is not a mastery game. might have possibly been a mastery game if I actually got a few kills, but I literally have not got any kills right now, and yeah, just under 9,000 damage combined. So yeah, we've had a great game, but unfortunately, XP wise, not quite as good as it could have been. And of course, bounced. We repair that because we do not want to get set on fire again. We're getting pushed, which is fantastic. We do a bit of damage there, but we pull back, so we're a one shot. They're going to go for us over anybody else at this point to get a bit more damage. And of course, we bounced that shot. Yeah, fantastic. So we got, again, just under 10,000 combined damage. More than happy with that result. Just super annoying that we didn't get any kills. And we deserved at least a few kills there, really. We fired that on the move. It didn't go through. Just trying to get a shot onto this guy before it gets behind cover. And we're getting pushed by someone. Thank you very much. Good old teammates just being complete losers. Could have died there. You know how World of Tanks is when it comes to that. And we finally get one kill at the end of the game and just over 10,000 damage. Yeah, like I said, because of physics in this game, sometimes you can drop a tiny bit and lose some damage. And that guy could have killed me there at the end of the game. I have now got the second mark on the thumper and the MB, what's it called, the MB80 or whatever, because I've been playing them so much. Now we're in the tier 5 Italian TD in World War II mode. I love this little thing. It's great. It's nice to have some lower tier games where you're facing people who are not just either super competitive or playing top tier and being absolutely stupid. It's just nice to have a bit of a relaxing game sometimes. Obviously, sometimes it's not relaxing, even at bottom tiers, but you know, we do try sometimes. As you can see, we've got loads of ammunition in this thing. Probably should load more premium at this point in time, just because we've been playing this tank quite a bit. We could get some marks of excellence on this thing. But yeah, it's quite the normal rounds are fairly adequate, as long as you're not seeing too many tier 7 heavies. Missed that shot, and of course he gets behind cover. Quite annoying. Now our team is just kind of camping, which is unfortunate. I was obviously hoping the light tank would push and spot up some of the enemies, but I am actually doing most of the spotting at this point. And he's just sat there. Probably should have taken my time a little bit there to try to get the maybe get the tracks off, keep him tracked. Trying to keep this guy tracked now. Yeah, just hit the tracks there, and it hit them again. I'm just constantly trying to keep them there. So we've got about 1,000 combined now. Yeah, not bad. And we're doing like some spotting assist as well, because our team is just sat here. We've got a half decent crew in this. I think we've got 5 crew skills. So we're, you know, probably better than some of the other players on this game who are probably starting new crews or new players maybe who've got not very good crews in their tanks. Yeah, I'm thinking about right now is just going for it, because our team just doesn't seem to want to push or spot at the enemy. Hopefully, we're hoping that our team is adequate enough to actually fire on the things we spot so we can get some assisted. Luckily, the enemy team seems to be wanting to commit suicide at this point. So we pushed up to here to see if we could spot anything. No, that guy's behind that hill, so We do push up and we spot someone directly next to us, and it's the artillery. Always try to take the artillery out, track him in place, but he gets repairs. We put another shot into him, but he gets taken out before we can take him out. So we get, well, about 1,200 damage-ish around here. We got 666 direct damage, which is very nice. That guy there is going to cause me some trouble. I can't really go much further, so we're probably going to get spotted by him. So we pull back because we're going to get there's probably people on the hill here, and yeah, he's just coming for us. Of course, no one seems to be shooting him. We take his track off, which is nice, but no one else is hitting this guy. So we do manage to get our first kill. But yeah, we could have taken some damage there.
We've lost a friendly vehicle.
And this guy's pushing. I'm trying to track him in place. Trying to keep him tracked. Getting hit and no one else is hitting him. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. Finally, the light tank comes in, but we don't really get much assisted for that because he's a light tank, so he's probably spotted him himself, which is again kind of annoying. But again, you can't really rely on your team. And there is the T1 Heavy. He could take us out pretty quickly, but he's just trying to run away. Seeing if we can finish him off. We do, but we're getting spotted up and aimed at right now. So we've got just over 2,000. And of course, we've got hit there. We do not want to be taking any more damage right now. Something else is up there because it was also shooting at me, so we do have to be careful here. So we are pushing up. We put in our rations to improve our view range a little bit. We're going to push because the enemy is pretty much dead now. Still got a light tank sitting back at base, which is really helpful, and a medium. So we were very lucky to win this game. But yeah, let's push forwards and see if we can get any extra damage, but it probably doesn't look like it. We took a bit too long to push in here. But look at that medium tank. Now of course it gets unspotted as soon as we can. And we take him out. But we are getting looked at by that medium. So we do have to be careful. Hoping to get unspotted before we reach this hill. And we do just about. We try to climb this hill so we can get a view on any of the targets that get spotted up. Hoping that medium will get spotted up before... And there he goes. Almost out of normal rounds. Trying to track him as well, but not working. There we go. Trying to track him. Of course we track him, but don't do any damage at a time. Finish him off. And we get our third kill of the game. We put in HE. Probably unlikely to get any more damage in this game. Not the fastest. We're definitely not the slowest either, but... So yeah, about 2.5, just over 2,500 combined for a tier 5. That's pretty good. And got 3 kills. Could we possibly get any more shots off? Unlikely. I'm guessing he's probably gone straight into the city. Either that or he's just waiting for one of us to come around the corner to try to finish us off. And there he is. He's actually still there. So see if we can get any shots on him. Unlikely, but... And there we do. Get HE in there. And we get the final shot as well. That's 4 kills. And just under 3,000 damage. That was a good game. Come top of the team. 4 kills as well, like I said. That's not a bad result. But it's still only a first class. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe a couple more kills that might be tipped me over to mastery. But yeah, it is what it is. Still a very good game. I had to use some premium, but there you go. Now, I think this must be the last replay. We're in the long bomb, which is a very, very rarely seen tank. It's a mercenary tank, and It's basically an AT tank, tank destroyer with a derp gun. Yeah, that's right. So it can be quite fun. It's just a derp, just hopefully hitting people with this big old gun. And sometimes, obviously, lower tier games, some people will struggle to know where to pen this thing, and will bounce a lot off of this thing. So we're just kind of sitting here, but obviously the thing is, it is just insanely slow. Um, that guy got some air. But yeah, we've just got to be very careful in this thing, just because obviously people can get you around you so easily in this thing, and then obviously when they're behind you, it is literally all over. You haven't got a turret, so and you're insanely slow. Yeah, so you just need to be careful. Obviously, this is one of those types of tanks that you just go right. Well, I just might have to sit back and snipe the whole game because I ain't going to go anywhere very fast. But that's basically what all our team is doing, and looks like what all the other team is doing. And now that is an absolution. It's a tier 6. It's another mercenary tank. It's also very good. Now heat might be very troublesome against this thing because it does have a lot of spaced armor around it. But obviously, if we do pen, we're going to do a lot of damage to it, and that is obviously the key thing about this tank is its damage output. If you can get those shots on and pen, you can have a great game. Obviously, like I said, it's a very derpy gun. It loves to miss. Its shell velocity is insanely slow. Your aim time is insanely slow. It's just not a particularly good tank, but the Absolution is very focused on the guys behind, in front of him, and we take him out with one hit there. He only had 293 health left, but that's still a pretty big hit for a tier 5. And we're getting... Someone is looking at us constantly here, so worried that we're going to get pushed from behind. Doesn't actually look like there's anybody behind me. There's a light tank spotting these guys up. Worried about getting hit here from the open garage, but like I said, it's kind of just you got to go either get into a good position where the enemy's going to push into, so you can get shots off, or you just got to keep trundling away, waiting for the enemy to see if they come back. Or looks like this guy might be swinging around. And there we go. There's the Dicker Max. It's a tier 6. He has also got a big gun, and we hit him for over 400. Artillery does splash us there, but takes our tracks off. And there we go, taking him out in 2 hits, tier higher than us. So we got 2 kills in the game, and we do get hit from the hill there. And we get spotted up straight away. Just trying to back up and get a shot on. Yeah, that was quite a big hit as well. We don't want to be getting hit anymore like that from the rear. So we there was a guy over there, but yeah, he's unfortunately got out of dodge. If he was still there, that would have been another pen and another kill under our belt. The thing is like this type of tank, do you try to improve its speed? I have been considering it, putting in fuel rather than maybe a med kit or food, and maybe putting engine, one of the things that improves engine speed and stuff like that. But even with all that, it probably is not going to improve it very much. There we go. Right. Oh, look at that. That was a big old chunk of health. Trying to finish him off. Yeah, that just have to splash that guy and he's gone. Unfortunately, we're getting spotted by artillery. I didn't know where the other artillery was. I thought he might be on the hill, so I'm ducking behind here to protect myself. But it actually turns out the other artillery was in the same kind of position as the other one. Obviously, the other one has got a pretty good crew in it, so I didn't spot it up. And we're just going to sit here, and there we go. There he is. And he does manage to loop that shot over. So we do know he can get a shot off from there. So we've got to do something. Now, he's not spotted us. We're just trying to get into a position where we can actually shoot this guy. Else he's going to do us some serious damage. And there he is. He's come out into the open. Not sure why he's done that. But there you go. Put another big hit into that guy. Managed to duck behind cover. Basically just want them to come to me now. Kind of a bit tired of trying to move at all in this vehicle. Like I said, it's incredibly slow, painfully slow. So if we can just try to encourage the enemy to come to us, the better. Obviously, like I said, hopefully there's no one there clever enough that they would like to get behind me, because like I said, we'll be screwed if that's the case. But luckily we do have backup here, so that might not happen anyway. We've got a medium and a heavy and a light tank coming up. And yeah, there's just 4 enemies left. Like I said, I don't really want to cap, because a cap win is never fun, especially when there's more damage to be done. And we've got this game in the bag unless something terrible happens. Seeing if this guy comes out, we are going to struggle to hit that. Oh yeah, we did miss that one, unfortunately. And unfortunately gets behind cover, but someone finishes them off. So we are now going, we've got 21 seconds left. There's only 2 enemies, so I'm going to get off the cap. I want to get some extra damage. And unfortunately it doesn't look like we're going to get any more. Unfortunately, like I said, this isn't a very unseen tank. It's a mercenary. You don't see it up for contract or anything like that or sale very often. And then obviously the other reason why you don't see it is because it's not very good. Yeah, just not much fun to play, especially on big maps. You kind of want to be having smaller, medium-sized maps. Trying to get up on this hill just so we can get any. And that's the thing. It's like my team doesn't seem to want to bother. Oh, just a couple more seconds, and that would have hit his rear and probably done some serious damage. We've loaded heat to try to pen him, because obviously if he faces us, we will obviously not pen with the HE. It's quite a well armored tank for a medium, but obviously we run the risk of not doing any damage with heat, of course. And the guy's getting hit by artillery at this point, so I am not expecting any more damage in this game. But it looks like he's pushing. Is he gonna push? Obviously, fluff that shot. Because obviously, oh, and he stopped. He stopped. Go. And we penned, and yep, nice. 4 kills, just over 2,000 damage. Very nice. Anyway, if you did like this video, give it a like and subscribe. I am bringing you a couple of mastery games very soon. Yeah, so that should be fun. Anyway, bye-bye, guys.